So today we'll do a problem which is a two-sum problem, and in this problem what we have to do is we have to find the indices whose sum is equal to the target. So in this case we know we have 2 and 7 which is equals to 9, so it's 0 and 1. We have to return the answer in an array, and then here we have 3, 2 and 4. Target is 6, so 1 and 2. This is sorted array, this is unsorted array. So we have to find how can we solve this question. There is no duplicate and there is exactly one solution. So we have to assume that we will not find the same element twice. So only one answer is there. How do we solve this question? So let's try. So we'll see what the first is. It's 2, 7, 11 and 15. So 2, 7, 11, 15, okay, and the target is 9, and the other one is 3, 2 and 4, and the target is 6. As we know, first array is sorted array and the second one is unsorted array, okay, which means we cannot use two-pointer approach because the indices will change. So we have to maintain the order of the array element. How can we do that? The one solution that we can think of is to maintain a hash map. So what we'll do is we'll maintain a hash map where we will keep the element, okay, and then we will keep the indices. So let's take this example. For example, we'll keep 3, okay, and we'll keep the indices 0, okay, then we'll keep 2, we'll keep indices 1, okay. Now the way we need to insert this element is that we actually do target, that is 6, we subtract it with 3, so we do 3, so we get 3. Now what we have to do is we have to see if this 3 is present in that table or not. Initially 3 is not there in the table, right? So you call it like diff, okay. If this element is not there in the table, we insert this element 3 and we put wherever it is occurring, which is 0, right? Why we are putting value as 0 is because we need to find the indices. So anything that we need to output, we'll put it in the value instead of key in the hash map. Secondly, we do 2. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Is 4 there here? No. So we'll put 2 and we'll put 1. Then we'll come here and we'll do 6 minus 4, which is 2. So 6 minus 4 is equals to 2. Now we see is 2 present in this hash map as a key? Yes, it is present. If it is present, okay, then that means we have found the pair. So what we'll do is we'll create a new array, we'll put the value, this value, and then we'll put this value, which is 2, okay. This will be the solution. Very simple. Let's try to implement this in our code editor. So let's make a method which is public static void TwoSum. Initially we have int array, and then we have int target. Now first thing first, we'll make a hash map which is integer, and we'll say hmap equals to new hash map, right? Now what we have to do is we have to, as we said, uh, go through each element and find the difference, right? So let's start a for loop, and this will go till array dot length. This will be I plus plus. Here what we have to do, we have to find the difference. So let's put def int def equals to, maybe put -1, and now what we have to do, the diff will be array of I, so it will be target minus array of I. Okay, that will be the diff, right? Now what we have to do is, we have to, as per this logic, we have to iterate and see if the diff, which is 6 minus 3, which is 3, is present in the hash map or not. If it is not there, we put the element and its index, right? So let's do that. So we say if hmap dot contains key diff. So there are two parts to it. So let's do the simpler part. If it's not there, then we do hmap dot put and we do the element which is arr of I, okay, and the index to it, right? If it is present, like 6 minus 4, which is 2, so if it is present, then what we do is we get the value, right? So 6 minus 4 is 2, so we get the value of the diff. So we get hmap dot get, okay, so hmap dot get diff, right? So hmap dot get diff, because diff is 2, so we get this, so we'll get 1, and then the second thing is the index, so I, right? So the second thing is index I. So this is our pair. We return it because we have to put it in array, so we'll do like this: new int return new int. We'll make an array and we'll just put this inside the bracket. So this way it will return the array, right? And we'll make the void as returning an array, and if nothing is found, we can ask the interviewer, but for this sake, just let's return new int -1 -1, right? So this is our program. Let's make a main method. Let's make first test case, so int test case 1, and we'll just put this int test target 1. We'll put it as 9, and now what we'll do is we'll say systemout.out.print. We'll call this function and we'll say test case 1 and target 1, and since this will return array, so let's do array.toString method so that we can get a normal output. Let's see if this works fine or not. Okay, we are getting the error which is in line number 36. Okay, so we are getting 0 and 1, which is 7 plus 2 9, which is correct. Now let's take another example. Let's take this example, which is a different method, which is 3 to 4, and we have 6. Okay, Let's run this. So 1 and 2. So as we can see, 1 and 2 is 4 plus 2, 6. Okay. So this is our solution. It's a very good solution using hash map. The time complexity for this particular solution, as we can see, what we are trying to do is we are trying to iterate through each element, okay, and then we are trying to put it in the hash map. So the time complexity is O of n, okay, and space complexity is O of n as well, because we are using hash map, which is an additional storage, right? So this would be the program, guys. Very simple program, and this solution doesn't require us to maintain the order or do some kind of sorting in the arrays, and very basic question asked in Google. We'll see in next some questions in line 75 where we have to find all the sums that add up to a particular all the pairs which add up to a particular sum. That is also a next level question for this. Till then, thank you.